wonderful morning time. I really want to thank you guys for joining. I really want to be one of those people that come here and I tell you guys we're here. And if you are joining, thank you for joining us. Today is Sunday and time now is 11:25 and today is 8th of August or 9th of August, 2025 at 11:25 in the morning. And Mr. Ben is in the house again. Thank you for being part of this shit again. I want to thank you guys that are joining for the first time. If this is your first time of joining my live stream, you got to pay attention because what I'm about to do here today is not ordinary. I am here.
Mobile device not found.
I'm here to expose something, and I'm ready to do that with all honesty in me. Now, for those of you guys that already know me, you know already when you come on this platform, one thing that you're going to get the truth. You're going to get honest. You're going to get proper opinions. And I want to welcome you guys. Thank you for those of you guys that are joining on the YouTube. We're getting ready to start right now, and it's going to be awesome. So while we wait for people on the YouTube, please share. If you can share the live, make sure you share just people that you think want to hear truth. You don't have to share my life, but if you believe in truth, you have to share it. Because what I'm about to do here today, it's gonna be brutal. Because I'm about to expose 5 lines that you guys must watch. Thank you. Now, a lot of you guys have seen what is going on our social media. You have seen the actors and the actresses. You have seen the manipulators and those that have submitted themselves to be gullible intentionally. And you have seen jealousy people like us doing our jealous work every goddamn day. And I want to really thank God for people that come on this platform and they were ready to be awakening and they pay attention and they DM me and say, Mr. Ben, you are right. And I thank God for those people. I really thank God for those people. But today, I want to give you 5 video evidence that very dark man is being used to do this in Nigeria. I want to give you 5 videos of lies that you have chose to believe. So I will start with my opening monologue today. And I want to start with opening my monologue. Why I title this The 5 Lies That Expose VDM. We'll start by the 5 story that I'm about to show to you. 5 story contradiction. How long will Nigeria keep quiet? Because the decent people in our society, they must not ignore this guy. Especially if you are not a fan of what is happening in the country currently. Then it is high time you join these voices. So good morning, guys. So if you are joining, thank you for being part of the show. I say this morning I am coming here to speak to you people. And I'm not here to abuse anybody. I'm not coming here because I hate very dark black man, Vincent Otis. I am not coming here because I hate him. I am certainly not coming here to tell you who you should support or who you should hate. I am coming here as a media person. I am coming here because I have been watching something that concerned me. I have spoke about it, but this concerned me deeply, the way we are going. The way the social media has gradually become a place where a person can make a serious claim and millions of people will believe it immediately. Money can be raised based on that claim. Emotion can be manipulated, and very few people stop to ask one simple question: where is the evidence? Tonight, I have several videos I want us to watch together. I want Nigerians to listen carefully, not to me, not to VDM. Listen to the evidence, because this is not about personality. This is about accountability. This is about what happened when somebody becomes so powerful on social media that people become afraid to ask him a question. And that is where my concern begins to raise. Number one video I will show you today is the GTB bank loan that you chose to ignore and forget it. Those are pattern that you have ignored because you are complaining today, oh, VDM, you're a manipulator. Remember when it started, the origin. I am taking you there and I'm bringing you to today, and you're going to watch everything in one holistic term. Listen and pay attention. So let's start with GTB issue. At one point, very dark man made a claim saying that his mom did not take a loan from GTB Bank. That was the narrative he presented to the public. Yes. But later, information emerged from his own mouth that his mother took the loan. That contradicts everything he told the public. So my question is simple. Did the loan exist? Did he come back to talk to Nigerians about it? And if his original statement was wrong, did he come out to admit it? No, he didn't. And this is what accountability looks like. You cannot demand accountability from banks, from politicians, from government officials. Yet, you are not accounting for anything. You don't want to be taken for the same standard. So today, I will play the video and you listen to what was said originally. Then we'll look at what came after and you make your own mind up.
So, GT Bank, yesterday, salary was paid. Now, instead of my mother to be happy that she received her salary after 30 days of working, my mother came back home crying like a baby. My mother, the one who born me, she came back home crying. So what happened? My younger sister sent me this voice note yesterday.
Bro Martins, good evening. You get wetin I want to tell you. Since early this year, any money wey enter mommy account, GTB bank dey carry am. They say she collect loan and she no collect any loan. They comot her money, they comot her money, they comot her money. Now today, mommy come house and she just enter house now.
I want you to pay attention. That is VDM's sister calling, sending a voice note to VDM. That is the sister. I want you to pay attention because I need to take your mind back to where the manipulation began from, where the government plug took over this boy. I will show you.
My sister sent me this voice note yesterday.
My sister sent me this voice note yesterday.
Ready to connect.
They live in Abuja together.
DSKTOP F98Q9L4.
And then the sister sent a voice note to the brother. The mother
Mobile device not found.
the mother could not call the online police and say, my son, I didn't take any money. People are taking my money for 6 months. For 6 months, they did not talk about it. I say, the lie you choose to ignore will come back to destroy you people. For 6 months, VDM say, any salary that enter my mother's account, GTB take it. So the mother did not complain to him for 6 months. For 6 months. And the very day they're supposed to complain, it was a voice note that the sister is sending. A voice note. Pay attention.
Bramatins, good evening. You get wetin I wan tell you. Since early this year, any money wey enter mommy account, GTB bank dey carry am. They say she collect loan and she no collect any loan. They dey comot her money, they comot her money, they comot her money. Now today, mommy come house and she just enter house now. She look like say she won't even cry. She know dey okay. She still dey pay her salary today and GTB carry everything, leave only 3K for her, and she no ever go collect loan from them. She no know who collect loan with her phone, but they just dey collect her money. Now person work for 30 days.
She said, my mother no know who collect loan on her. She never collect loan. That is the sister. That is the sister.
Collect loan from them. She no know who collect house. She just enter house now. She look like say she won't even cry. She know dey okay. She still dey pay her salary today and GTB carry everything, leave only 3K for her, and she no ever go collect loan from
GTB carry everything and they only leave 3K, 3,000 naira for her. And this has been going on for 6 months. And this is the first time VDM is hearing about it. And the woman did not collect loan. If una no be Oswald, how did you people move past from this story to allow him to continue lying? Put yourself in VDM shoe. If I call you, if I'm your son and I called you, or if your mother called you and say, my son, I did not collect loan from Zenith. Zenith is taking my money. What will be your reaction? Coming online or investigating it with your mom and say, mom, why didn't you tell me about this for 6 months? Let me see. Let me drive down to you. Let me check your account. Let me see where the money goes to first and foremost. This is online police. Online police. Online. He said he's an online police. He said he's an online. Let me swear to people that will dare report this account right now. Let me swear for you. Let me tell you what will happen to you. I don't force you to come here. You get your voice, I get my voice. VDM get his voice. In the online police, he say everybody's business. So that my cost go work very well. Let me play what he said to the universe. So that you people will understand. Before you report my account, before you spam my comment section, let me tell you what will happen to you. But before I tell you what will happen to you, let me first of all play what very dark man say that he is in Nigerian society. Pay attention. This is what he say he is. I'm going to digress a little bit and show you who he say he is. Before you comment on my page, before you insult me, this what he say he is, and pay attention so we can all get it clear once and for all. He said, they asked him, who are you? And he said who he is. Let me play what he said he is. He said he's an online police. Online police. And everybody's business is his business. So if everybody's business is his business, that make his business my business. Let me play it. I got the video. He said, everybody's business is my business. When Arise TV asked him, VDM said, everybody's business is his business. I did have the video. I did have the video. So we're going to play it. I'm going to find a way to play it. I'm doing this for the record. I'm doing this for the record because I know them. I know them. I know who they stand for. Arise TV video where he said everybody's business is his business. It's definitely one of those videos.
All right, so for someone that claims to uphold the law and respects the rule of law, recently, like there's an invitation to police force, which you have to come.
Not this one. Not this one. Called the Oswald, where they follow you. They can come here and start reporting the account and start spamming the comment section. So I want to cost them, and I want to ask the sun and the land and the ground and the soil and every rainbow and every darkness to bear me witness to what the person they are coming to report my account for say that he is. So I'll take my time. I'll show you the video. I'll get the video. I will get it. I have it, just that I have a lot of other videos on this phone. So let me even go to his platform. I think he shared it.
Sorry. Who is Martins or today? I don't like to see myself as an activist. I would say I am an online police. I hold people accountable. I hold the government accountable when I can. That's why I put my mouth in everybody's business, because everybody's business is my business. Does your method not concern you? Who is Martins or today? I don't like to see myself as an activist. I would say I am an online police. I hold people accountable. I hold the government accountable when I can. That's why I put my mouth in everybody's business, because everybody's business is my business. Does your method?
When I don't hear children of Oswald that they will send here. If you comment rubbish, you can comment your statement. But if you are spamming my account, if you are reporting my account, the thing where they was for Nigeria go happen to your son. The day where road the verse, now that day your loved one go cross road. The day where highway the vest, now that day your pikin go any road. Anything where bad now go happen to you. The day where you need your voice no good day for you. VDM say, I am an online police. Everybody's business is my business. So that made his business our business. If you now come here and you are saying you are jealous, thunder fire you, I return that thunder to you in sevenfold. Why are you talking about Very Dark Man? Because Very Dark Man is my business. He is my business. Anything he does is now officially my business. So if they send you here, If they send you to this place, the universe will return to you anything where bad in life. You very dark man say, I am an online police. Everybody's business is my business. So his business is our business. It's my business. We go expose each other. As in they expose other, me too, I go to expose them. So we continue. So I just needed to make that thing clear so that the universe can grab my word and activate action against anyone that tried to take my voice away.
Them. She no know who collect loan with her phone. She won't even cry. She do okay. She still they pay her salary today, and GTB carry everything, leave only 3K for her, and she no ever go collect loan from them. She no know who collect loan with her phone, but they just they collect her money. Now person work for 30 days, they pay am, una collect the money. She don't go the bank tire. So I don't know if you get anybody for GTB Bank. If you help us look into this issue, because you don't talk to another thing, I beg.
Now you see how this life be.
So VDM sister said, if you know anybody for GTB, my mother never collect loan. For 6 months, my mother no collect loan. For 6 months, they collect my mama money. Now, the first time when she dey hear am be this, she never hear am before. The first time when in the hear am be this, and a voice note, now in the sent to him brother. Why did they need a voice note? Because VDM say now this is evident now. A mama no talk to Ramo. Now in sister, they told the story on behalf of her mother, of his mother. So in mama no feel reach am. No be the same Abuja they day. Mama de nyanya in day inside Abuja. No be the same Abuja they day. So all this lie where una ignore, now in give birth to the monster where una they see today. All this manipulation where una ignore. Now in make VDM now, they go carry baby, they go carry toy, they go carry baby of somebody, take and they do content saying they rescue baby from one orphanage home to the other. All na lie. Because una allow arm to start with this small lie where una no question. What you go do tomorrow, una never know yet. The audacity one I don't give up, but we, where they abroad, will go expose them. Everybody must know that this is part of the enemy of Nigeria. Now, insist I don't report the matter to Ram. What the person where Gerson supposed to do? Let's even agree this is a legitimate news. Let's agree that GTB was collecting money. Let's agree that GTB was collecting money. Waiting go be the reaction of somebody where get this level of fame, platform. Waiting go be in reaction. Make you listen.
And they fight for people up and down. I don't even know say that they even cheat my own mother for house. And she refused to talk. Since the beginning of this year, that GT Bank had been splitting her salary into half, that she's owing money, that she collected loan. Say, I did not collect loan. And she has been going into different GT banks to explain, I did not take loan from you guys. Then GT Bank is telling her that somebody used your NIN. GT Bank, who is the somebody that used that NIN? Mind you, if my mama they cry, just don't say a lot of people they cry. I remember vividly, Seun Kuti, one day Seun Kuti called me, they vex for phone. Say GT Bank that thief. Say that they remove dollar from in dollar accounts.
So as a mama they go from one bank to the other, a mama no see VDM call and say, my son, come. A mama just they do them on her own. They go from bank to the other. A mama no collect loan. A mama just they go from one bank to the other. A mama just they travel from one bank to the other. A mama get online police. A mama get online police as a son.
Ready to connect.
Where they collect money. Where they collect money from others.
Mobile device not found. Your iPhone. VASKTOP F98Q9L4.
So if mama no see very dark man, if mama just the waka from one bank to the other. Now the story where VDM they talk with that. If mama no tell her.
And that you bring his bank statement and he show up what he was saying. Say they went as far to take $500, $300. They were just removing money. Now you don't command my mama's salary now. This now woman will say she dey work 30 days. My mother likes to carry her own money when she say she don't work. You don't command the money. Say somebody used the NIN. Who is the somebody? Are you not supposed to be the one to secure the account? If somebody they use somebody NIN, you know they do verification. Don't you check BVN to see if the face match? So you just command my mama's salary like that. So if to say I know they give my mama small thing now, how my mama for day you for don't frustrate them? Maybe if I don't give you old.
Just they hear the story. So for 6 months, then they collect your mama money. Your mama no tell you.
Ready to connect.
You they give your mama small money. Your mama no tell you. Your mama go collect 80,000. Bank go collect 77,000. They go leave on 3,000. A mama no see a problem with it for 6 months. Liars. Liars. Government agent. This was when the assignment of manipulation was being expressed and given.
And BP. Like I said, if my own mother they go through this one, a lot of people when they use GT Bank too go they cry.
Now so he go try to gather the public when he won't bring
Ready to
manipulation.
connect.
He go first of all say everybody they suffer this thing. So that all of his zombie they go full comment section. He say Sheikh Kuti say GTB collect the money. Sheikh Kuti no confirm this thing. I ain't talk him. Sheikh Kuti don't come out now talk say VDM they lie. In short, VDM get WhatsApp group where they go report people's account. VDM collect 70 million from Jeremiah Omofofo. VDM don't reply him. VDM don't reply him. Una no understand the assignment of this. But I say anything where they cook in darkness, it go expose in the open. Anything where they cook in darkness, it go expose in the open. This lie where this boy don't perfect today, it don't they come since. Now when I choose to ignore him.
Ready to connect.
Now when I choose to ignore the lies. But we are here. We are here. Because if we don't do it, if we refuse to do it, who will? Who will do it? We're here. And we will expose it one by one. This is just one segment. I have 5 videos of lies. 5 videos of lies. Major videos. This one, there was a protest. People were cutting off their GTB bank card. And GTB no sue them. GTB no arrest them. GTB no say you spoil our brand. GTB just quiet. That government, they use VDM. Now government, they use them. Keep us busy, divided, fragmented. That is exactly the assignment they give to him. He knows that I know.
A lot of people are going to use GT Bank with the cry. A lot of people. This is not fair. GT Bank, and that is why I don't use GT Bank. GT Bank, I swear to God, this is the reason why I don't use GT Bank. GT Bank before, it is very porous. That's number one. GT Bank is so porous. You feel just...
So this is now personal now. It is GTB Bank now. GTB Bank, GTB Bank, GTB Bank, GTB Bank, GTB Bank. GTB Bank is the porous. GTB Bank is bad. GTB Bank is this. GTB Bank is that. Because that is the
Ready
assignment.
to connect.
Say they don't remove money for your accounts. It happened to my mother before, and I don't know. Now I tell them, I used verse yesterday. I say, a lot of people, this is not fair. GT Bank, and that is why I don't use GT Bank. GT Bank, I swear to God, this is the reason why I don't use GT Bank. GT Bank before, it is very porous. That's number one. GT Bank is so porous. You feel just say they don't remove money for your accounts. It happened to my mother before, and I don't know. Now I tell them, I used verse yesterday. I say, make she go meet them. Because I told my sister, I said she should go back to her office and tell them that they should change her salary account.
Okay, this is it. So with all this seriousness, as an online police, they just pay your mama now. Your mama say, for 6 months, GTB, they collect money. The only advice where they give is to your mama to go back to her office and change her salary account. You are, as an online police, you are not interested in finding out, Mama, did you take money? Mama, did any money enter your account? Mama, I am driving down to check your account. Give me your phone. Let me look. No, none of that. Because VDM, they talk to Oswald Nigerians. Oswald Nigerians. That is who he was talking to. People, mumus, all there. He no say, okay, make I go check my mama, make I check her phone, make I ask my mama private questions. Mother, did you take any loan? Mother, did anybody use your account, take any loan? Mama, let me see your phone. Did this money arrive at your account? No. He said, make mama go change his salary account. I'm robber.
If they don't want to change it, she should resign. Let me pay her the salary.
If the school don't want to change her salary account, make him mama resign, in go to pay the mama salary. So if the school no change in salary account, make him mama resign, in go to pay him mama salary. See investigator. Now investigator be this so. This one na investigator, now be this one. Now so then they investigate. Cut and join. Cut and join. See investigator, the seasonal investigator, the biggest online police. The solution to your mama, make it go back to his school, make it they change the salary account. Now so you go just they talk goes, it don't make any sense. But of course, if you be ratters, nobody expect you to carry sense anyway. I have a little dog. My dog gets sense past all the ratters. That's why I wanted to become their president, so I can retrain them.
But my mother no go want to resign. That's another problem because it involves children, and children should teach. And all these people, all these women where they teach children for secondary school, primary school, they get bond with children. It's not even about the money again for them. It is not even money for them. So she cannot resign. That's why they say schools, they get Odo teachers. Because they don't get bond with those children. They are bonded with them.
VDM always use children. When they want to touch Nigerian soft spot, the children go use. Children. My mama no one resign because my mama love children so much. My mama be teacher. My mama no even want this Oswald with it.
Those children make them happy. So she cannot even resign and leave the job. So GT Bank, I beg. Tomorrow I carry my mama, they come.
He never see him mama. VDM never have a meeting with his mom. At any point of this now, has VDM say, I have gone to my mom, I've asked my mom a question. It was a voice note. VDM never have a meeting. The VDM won't carry a mama go GTB Bank. Tomorrow, I they carry my mama, they come. See the investigator, seasonal investigator of our time. See him. See him. If you have any family member where they call themselves Rate, stop them from coming to your house. They don't get sense. They be all zwo. If they drink water and you see them, cover your water, cover them sharply. Because if you spit inside them. If your daughter carry Rate come home, disown them. If your wife or your husband begin to say in Berate, begin to look for a new husband. Especially those don't deal with the Italy. Those Italian one. Hey. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí jàmbá. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí jàmbá.
I be when this holiday dey finish, I carry my mama by myself, they come. You should just
He dey carry a mama, they go GTB bank. He never asked a mama any question. He dey carry and they go GTB bank.
fix that account and refund that money. We no want problem. We no want problem. I no want give problem. I know to say because of him mama. I know they do just as you think they remove that money, all those money you calculate.
So that person will say VDM again. Henry, VDM every day. Nobody forced you to be here. Waka. Waka Ozo. Following 800 people. You know, come out anything. They don't give them an account. Now make you can go the comment. They don't come. This one, they follow 500 people. Bounce. Oh yeah. Keep blocking them as they are coming up. Keep blocking them.
You refund us our money. Or you provide the person that use that account, that NIN to collect loan. You go pay my mama. And the person will use that NIN. You provide the person. Let's know who you transfer that money to. Which account did you credit for the loan?
Yes, you see the question. Which account did you credit the loan? Those are the questions you're supposed to ask your mom, which you later find out that it was in your mother's account they transferred the loan to. Which you later come out and say, yes, my mama, they transfer the money. My mama, they transfer them. My mama take and pay somebody for her workplace. Also, manipulator. Manipulator. Tinubu twerk boy.
Let's know. I want to know the account that you credited for that loan. You better don't play, else you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way.
But nobody is learning. Now you they learn. Now you they learn. See, VDM, why you know dear touch us with the abroad? Why? You just they take on these Nigerians. We get your time. We don't get anything to lose. We don't get content to sell.
My mama, they come. We'll take break. We'll take this in. We'll come now. This one did he talk. I will see you now.
Okay. So he don't do all those live finish. How did it turn out? What was the outcome? Can any rate come and tell me what was the outcome? Can any rate come here and tell me the outcome of VDM, Mama? Can any rate come here and tell us what was the outcome? Now, that is number one video I showed to you because VDM lied. His mother took loan. EFCC, all of those nonsense, it was just part of the program. VDM is APC twerk boy for distraction purpose. That is what they planted him for in our midst. And he would jump on any topic to extend it. to push his narrative. So the next videos I will show to you is the video of Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast. Somebody say Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast. Number 2 video. This one is even more important for me. More serious. VDM said he went to Ivory Coast and he presented a story rescuing children who were allegedly victims of trafficking. VDM told Nigerians a story about an 11-year-old girl. According to the story, he told the public this girl had allegedly been trafficked to Ivory Coast for prostitution and was said to have HIV. He said he was contacted while he was in a hotel by an orphanage home. He said he was told the girl had been rescued. He said he then went there. According to VDM's own account, the girl was no longer there. VDM said, when I got there, the girl is no longer there. Now pause. Nearby, they call you from your hotel that a serious case of 11-year-old. You can't reach that place. The girl no conde there. Now, this is where I will expect anybody will get chicken sense, a little bit of chicken sense, to ask a question. This is where I will expect anybody, especially an online investigator, ask a question. Where did the girl go? Who had custody of that 11-year-old girl? Where did she go? Who took her away from this house? You guys call me to come and see her. Which police department let me make a contact? Who document the case? No. Where is the evidence? No. Instead, according to VDM's own story, VDM quickly moved away from that story of 11-year-old girl and say, look at these 7 girls here. They've been trafficked from Nigeria. About 8 girls around that. He claimed they were trafficked from Nigeria. And he presented them. They covered their head in hijab. And he was interviewing them. And he told us that they were Nigerians. And VDM spoke Hausa to them and he said they are Nigerians. And those guys said, no, they are not Nigerian. They are from Niger. VDM created that narrative, then started to raise money in Nigeria. When he made that video, I came out here and I looked at the video and I'm saying, this is a lie. Did you ever see those girls in Nigeria? Did you ever see those girls in Nigeria? I want us to pay attention. Did you ever see those girls in Nigeria? Because they were not. VDM just gathered them to use them to do content on top of on our head. When we are dragging him after he went and donated hard-earned money that Nigerian people contributed to him, after he went and gave the money to Naptech, he then went and arranged some crooked moves with an earpiece where they went to Ivory Coast and start forcing people and asking people that want to return back to Nigeria to gather so that they can transport them for free to Nigeria. We have the video. The girls that he presented to you before, did you see them? Did you see them? Did you see them, guys? Did you see those girls? All those girls he interviewed, did you ever see them? Did you hear their parent? It was all lies. It was all lies. The you people have decided to be Oswald who don't ask questions. Somebody is talking. Hello? Oga, you they talk to me or you they talk to your brother for house? Gonna disturb my live show. So
your dad no say you come here. Now your dad come here, you come here, come back. But so come here, come the machine. So what brought you to this place?
hold on. Let me try to connect this to the speaker so we can have a clear understanding of what we are watching right now. So that those of you guys on the
Battery 30%. Ready to connect.
I'm just going to connect the speaker on. So it's much better. Okay.
Ready to connect. Connected to iPhone.
All right. I got it on the speaker now, so it can be better, clear.
Connected to iPhone. Ready to connect. Another device.
Hold on. I don't know what's wrong.
Battery 30%.
Okay. Got time.
KSKTOP F98Q9L4. KSKTOP F98 Odori's MacBook Air. Odori's iPhone.
Did you see that?
Mobile device not found. Odori's MacBook. Odori's iPhone. Mobile device not found.
According to this orphanage home, according to this orphanage home, they don't brought any yesterday. You can see that these are all age girls. I don't see any of these girls. Although they don't know their age. I don't see any of these girls. I don't think any of them here is also 15. 15 to some 30. Each. Now, because here everybody speaks French. I don't think everybody has any concern, so they can even communicate. They don't even know what they brought them here for. That's another thing.
So since when they rescued them yesterday, they no speak with anybody. Because in Ivory Coast and in an NGO organization, nobody feel talk Hausa. No be me talk am o, na very dark man talk am. Since when they rescued these children yesterday, they no fit speak to anybody. Because nobody they speak Hausa. Hello there. Hello.
Hello, my boss.
Oga, how they?
I'm good.
You dey listen to what you they talk here. And they expose all the lie that created this VDM monster where we get for Nigeria. I start from the background of the lie, from GTB Bank to Ivory Coast, and I'm coming to the front all the way to receiving children in Abuja.
Okay. Anyways, my opinion.
I want fact.
Of course, everybody opinion.
No, fact. I want fact. Fact. Based on what you are listening, Oga, based on what you are listening to.
First of all, I would say I don't know where Nigeria got to this level. Okay, where somebody like VDM will be able to speak for the police, speak for the justice system, speak for the masses, speaks for politicians. Because I don't know how we got to this level. Even the area boys, he can't speak for the area boys. So I wonder why the system is this way. Now the thing is this. First of all, the person in question, before I begin to talk about any character, I need to question the person in question himself. Who is he? Is he a journalist? No. Is he a member of the Nigeria Police Force? No. Is he in the military?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What is he? Is he a businessman?
No.
Is he an influencer? He tells you, I am not an influencer. No. And then at the end of all the videos he's making are being monitored. So honestly, if we go into all the things, all these things, at the end of the day, you will realize one thing. Nigeria is not a small country. If anybody comes out on social media and begins to play the role of the police, they will come for him straight up. If anybody attacks the military, you know what is the military? People don't even understand that. We have what we call the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Commander-in-Chief. We also have the Chief of Staff, Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Naval Staff. If you go into the military, you understand the various positions in the military.
The hierarchy.
The hierarchy in the military, and you know what it means to be a general in the military.
Yes, sir.
You will ask yourself a single question: how many generals do you have in your families? How many people do you know that their family has produced generals in Nigeria? So what am I trying to say? So when you speak, when you say anything about the military, you know what's funny? Check. If you speak anything negative about the military, just check. Okay? You'll be surprised that even those recruits, they will come online to attack. Who are you? Who is this bloody civilian that is talking about the military like this? You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm going to somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Before you know it, the people from the MP will begin to call. They can give you a direct call that let's say, see you're doing stop it. And there is nothing you can do. They are giving you a warning. You understand? If somebody like that can go through the military, can talk to ministers, can do this one, can do that one, can do this one, can do that one, then you should know that the system that is keeping him there is used. You understand? It's a tool. People think working for the government is only when you are employed in various ministerial positions. Area boys are also working for the government. You think it's a joke? Area boys, dogs are working for the government also. We have social media influencers that are working for the government. When it comes to election, we see them, they will come outside. We have musicians that are working for the government. Don't you see that one of the musicians was in the US? When it has to do with family, it has to do with politics in the state, he had to travel immediately, and he has been back to back. You know, you see them on the ground. These are political tools. You understand? Some people are also actors. They are also political tools. Some are politicians. They are political tools. Some are politicians that are not even in the system. But when it comes to election,
they have their part. They have their part they will play.
they have their role to play. Just like what happened in Lagos, where Jimmy Agbaje was always coming out for more than 7-8 years
to contest.
He was always coming out as opposition party because they do not want another person because they will spoil the business. He was always coming out as opposition party. How can you be coming out as opposition party for more than 10 years?
And he will always win the primary.
So, you know what? He will win the primary because they will call every other opposition party and settle them. I always make sure that he is always a contesting party. Why? Because one, and again, don't forget that in Lagos State, they are giving him a lot of portfolios that are giving him billions. He's a one for the medical supply and all the states in the whole of the Lagos State. Now, at the end of the day, you see these people are political tools. Forget about say he's a politician. Some people are tools. They will never become governors, but they will be the right candidate to be the opposition party because that is when after the election you will never see them. They have gone.
They have gone. They have gone.
You know what happened? Then after they stay like 3 to 6 months, they see that people are not agreeing. The people they have deceived, the people they have bribed, the people they have gingered, all the talks that they have engaged. You know, you can't just leave them like that. They will keep talking, they will keep talking. The media, you have engaged all the media just because you want to be the opposition. At the end of the day, after 3-6 months, when he sees that the matter never rest, you know what he will do? He will come back again and say, we're not going to agree, we're not going to agree. We'll take this case to court. And guess what? The court will adjourn it, will adjourn the case. Then he will go back and relax. Before you know it, they will adjourn this case until the tenure of that person finishes. Who are the people? Somebody who was giving you bribe. If that person is not there to continue giving you bribe, to push the narrative, to push the motion, then people will get tired of this case being in court. At the end of the day, nobody's talking about the case, and the person has done for his another tenure, and he has finished ruling. And guess what? When it remains like 3 to 6 months for another election, they will tell him, come back home. We have to keep you busy again. Then you see him come out again. No, I don't feel the case has been in court. We have to go to court. So, you know, they're trying to validate the person and prepare him for the same candidate. They are preparing him again to become the opposition party for the next election. See, Africa, wake up, man. See, this video matter. It's not even so much. If I want to talk now, that's why I asked the question. If I want to talk, I should know who I'm talking to. I should know what I'm addressing him as. You understand? He is not a police officer. So if I want to talk about security system, talk about how involved he is with the policing system and how he is in terms of investigation, you cannot be in your house and investigate what is happening in Lagos. Bro, you need to be on the ground. Now, who are the people that you're sending to be on the ground? Who are they to you? If not for the police that are giving you support and all that, you know that this guy took a statement that was written.
Police statement. Hold on, sir. The case of Ivory Coast I'm showing now, VDM then have information of immigration, of office, of people that were returned from various countries. Okay, like deportees, their passport, their data, their information, all of immigration's document. VDM brought it on a live TV and he was showing it. He said, these are all the people that they returned to Nigeria. How did he get it? Yes. How did he get it? These are confidential documents. Only the immigration can have access to it. So they release it to him. Listen, VDM is using IG office to do skit. He's using court to do skit. Jesus.
All this other thing, a time will come, okay, where they will say, "No, you have been a good boy, and we're thinking about giving you a portfolio." You know, they will now validate him into the system, and you will ask yourself, "What is this?"
How did you get here?
He's already there. Because you know one thing is this: if big man won't fight big man, you understand? Now those time tools they will use now. Start to make noise, start to cause the distraction before you know what you want to. It could be like say this thing does, it could be like say passenger online, they investigate this and that happen. In fact, it does not even have a conclusion to any investigative matter or any judiciary, anything that the court has not ruled. It shouldn't even be the one to rule on anything. It shouldn't even say much.
He was dragging, insulting, presenting pictures of AIG of police in Lagos State, and nothing happened.
Not individuals now whose parents and grandparents have served the military. You understand? Any aspect of the military. Let me tell you, you will know that Nigeria is not a joke, it's not a small place. When you talk about the commissioner of police, when you talk about, that title, that rank, is not a joke. When you speak, in fact, there is no police, no matter your rank, that can come out on air. How many police officers have you seen on air? Imagine serving police and retire. They cannot even come out of the air like this to speak on any case that is with
the court.
Department or with the court. That's how you come out and begin to bring that document on air that are with the court. You are bringing the same document on the air, or you are bringing whatever happens in court on the air. You begin to publish and you say you are who. When it says the bottom of the government.
That was not a joke. That was not a joke.
It was a way to say I'm not afraid of anybody. At least people will send me, they back me up. Because one, people will send you, they don't need you to be a police officer. As far as they are there to back you up, no problems. People will send you, they don't need you to be a lawyer. They are there to back you up. People will send you. You know what is funny? All this thing that he's doing, you'll be surprised that it's because his politicians back him.
100.
See, if the carrier go, you know what he did call local, you know what he did call let's say the grassroots politics. If you can't even go grassroots politics, if you be smoking. You know what they happen for grassroots politics. You know those area boys. I didn't get grassroots politics, so I didn't go tell you who will be next, who will be next local government chairman. Grassroots politics, if the carrier enter there, you go know say this one way they do now, big men they back you up. When you don't even command area boys. That level where you don't fit command area boys to do anything. And this area boys is to attend good grassroots politics in Nigeria.
Election is in almost 4 months away. And look at what Nigerians has been occupied with. Look at the conversation that we're having every day.
Distraction. Very soon now, when it comes to when it comes 2 months, the election now, you're going to see us they be ginger and bring a lot of distractions so that people can do what they do.
Hey.
You need people to distract you, and you cannot get you need people to be somebody like you to distract those youth. In Nigeria, before politics and after politics, there should be a distraction. Now, the distraction used to be on TV.
Yeah, people no longer watch TV. They created social media for them.
Now the distraction used to be on what do they call that? Used to be on radio as well. I'm no longer listening to that. Now the distraction has gone to the internet. Now, watch the influencers are not talking. When it gets to 2 months, when all of them have been credited, you're going to say political tools they are among influencers. Then watch when it's 2 months to election. Watch all those actors. You never see actors yet, right? You never see musicians doesn't start now. Engagement doesn't start with musicians. You will call no musicians now political tools. They will come out. Between now, next month, you understand, and next 2 months, because they will come outside. they're going to come outside in numbers now. You understand? You can't surprise you, say, you see, you know what? No, they are all being paid. You see, this when they don't collect when they don't credit them, they'll come outside. They call it like people will be saying they need the control. That is how it's going to be because they need to make the international community believe that
there's an opposition in Nigeria.
People are coming to protest. You know, all this is they need to create engagement.
Illusion.
So when they start to be credit accounts, some investors will get money now. Some will try to make out 50 million, 100 million. You know, say in Nigeria, there is no accountability for the kind of money we need for Nigeria. There is no accountability. Because if you go to the internet today and you type Nigeria fraud 2026, if you pick out your biro and your paper and you are able to calculate only for 2026, if you finish to calculate and make like that, we never finish the year. Just like Nigeria fraud 2026.
My brother, in Nigeria, the government set up an organization, a parastatal, that have office at Federal Secretariat, that their name and their budget reflected on the national budget. They have 300 staff, and the government said they didn't own the agency.
You know what it is? We cannot lie you. If you ever ask yourself, the problem is this, okay? You know the reason why you don't want to have a functioning structure. You don't want to fix the ministries. You don't want, because if you fix the military, the ministries and everything, there will be proper accountability. Let me ask you one question. If you know anybody, okay, who is not accountable, who is not doing any business. Okay, let me say you know anybody that is not working, is not having any business. He's a very matured man, he just look for ways to survive and all that. If you take 1 billion naira and give to him, how much do you think would be useful? You understand what I'm trying to say?
If you give him $1 billion,
just give him 1 billion. Now, do you know that before that person get to calm down, that money will make him misbehave first?
yes.
There is no way that money will control him. Because first you don't get anything, not do it, not get, that money will control him first before he will get himself.
You go don't blow 600 come out.
That money will all remain like 50%. Then in brain will adjust. You understand? See, because you don't see the money where you control him. Now when you don't control him, you don't lavish. When the money don't reach like 15%, you don't see the money don't finish. That time, once you want to get control over the money, it should be like when you carry 50,000, give festival, say they ask you for 10,000. Now you don't think in mindset you program for 10,000, right? Do you know that anything can happen to 40,000? When the money don't reach 10,000, you look and say, this money don't finish, I can never do it. I want to do with that 10,000 within my mind.
Because he need now 50,000. You can't carry 100,000 give him.
You can't carry 100,000 give him. So that means whatever happened to now 50,000 you need, whatever happened to 50,000, that 100,000 will control when you give up because not waiting in mind. So the reality will catch up with them when that money they reach like 50,000. They won't look and say, because now this money they can get control over, not be the 100,000. The 100,000 had no plan. You just talk. You get the point? Now this is how the structure in Nigeria. Now, if as at 2016, when we talk about if as at 2016, Nigeria they allocate 45 billion naira every 12 months to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and yet all the people in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to go notarize their documents, authenticate their documents, they pay. How much are they paying that time? Is it 10,000 to 15,000? I think by $100 per each document to notarize them. So there was no free service for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and within 12 months they're getting 45 billion. 12 months. Now, what accountability? What has the Ministry of Foreign Affairs done with the money? And at the end of the day, waiting they do, waiting the policy when they implement, even they their website, they didn't even update them. What happened to 45 billion in 12 months? If the Senate were appropriated close to 115 billion, you understand? And now at the end of the day, how many people get this 115 billion? How many people? How many senators did here? How many people did to Senate? Now at the end of the day, allowance is not follow, all this is not follow. Bro, Nigeria is not poor. The only thing there is that it's just like when you want to borrow money, they say you want to go and borrow 20 billion, 100 billion. Now, when there is no structure, this is where that illustration why I use now, this is where it comes in. If there is no structure in place, even if you borrow 100 billion, that money no will get any usefulness, any impact on the society. That is why somebody can borrow 500 billion today, tomorrow 500 billion lost, because there is no structure where to be accommodate the 500 billion. So why the money no go loss?
Sir, can I ask you a question because of the insight that you gave to us now? What do you want? What do you think is, should we keep quiet? Those of us that are exposing this thing on social media, for normal Nigerians, we are the enemy. We are the enemy. Like when we come out and like what you're saying now, you basically confirm that it is practically impossible for a private individual to be doing this free of charge, nothing. Like if it doesn't have a backup, which indicated that the government is using this boy and for the disadvantage of Nigerian people. And we are saying it. And many people have remained quiet because when he first started, there was one thing that he did. He targeted influencers. He targeted media and he destroyed them. And why he did that was that he knows that Nigerians depend on income from social media. If you do content, you are expecting income at the end of the month. And then they recruited both fake account for him in thousands, in hundreds of thousands. So they basically hijack our social media space. If he's posting, they are going there to support the post and they are going there to attack anybody who question the post. They don't just do that. They go into people's DM. They personally come into your DM. You will be surprised by the time you are coming down from this platform today, people will insult you. They will follow your profile to come and insult you.
I'll tell you something. See, like I told you before. Now, if I am to talk about him, the person I want to ask is he an influencer? No. Is he a politician? No. Is he an activist? Is he a lawyer by profession? No. Is he part of the military? No. Is he part of the policing system of Nigeria? No. Now the question is, why should I validate that conversation? Because he's a businessman. Some people are proud to say I am an influencer, right? Some people say I am an influencer. Some people are selling online. They are online vendors. They have businesses they are doing online.
They are promoting brand.
Some people are promoting brands. Some people are doing affiliate marketing. There are a lot of transaction businesses. There are people are doing online. If he's not categorizing all these things, then at the end of the day, what is the point of bringing him as a topic of discussion? Because at the end of the day, let's say if somebody gets a place, or somebody gets an office, or somebody gets a title, you know, say that this title and you validate the title.
He's got a title. Let me show you the title, sir, because I just played it now, sir. He said he's an online police.
You go to the university to study that. Where did you study that? Degree. What's it now? Is it a business? That title you just talked about now. Is it a degree? Is it a business? Is it a business title? Is it a degree? Is it
the money you sent with remotely?
Yes. Yeah, I've got your point. Yeah.
There's nothing to discuss about it. The only thing I know is that political tools are not only those who have military appointment. Political tools can be people on the street. Political tools can be haters. Political tools can be anything, can be musicians, can be actors. Political tools can be politicians who have not been planning in the system when it comes to election. They have their role to play in the election. Things are like that. Political tools are retirees, people who are doomed when they get to election, you see them begin to warm up. Accounts numbers are there rolling. People are just money is just flowing. Then you see them come out again in full force. You see them go bring out trucks of rice. Before they bring out the truck of rice, don't you know there are people who have received the money for that? You know there are people who actually went to the market to buy that. And the people don't understand the gravity of the situation that sometimes they import containers of goods, high tech, just because of the election.
In advance, so
No, you don't have any idea. I said they roll. I'm talking about 7 feet containers. You can see them in 20s, in 30s, in 40s. So people have cars. They will sell cars, brand new cars to their homes. You tell them, please, boss, you have to come out to this election. Be very sensitive. Our rivals are too much. We need somebody like me in the system. And some people get envelope. People get money into their account because election in Nigeria, election in African countries is business. These people cannot invest all this money for this team. And at the end of the day, they give you 5,000, 10,000 on the road, 20,000, 30,000, they push you to vote. They'll give you food, they give you money after all these things. You come out to say, he did not do anything. I don't understand. He did not do anything at all. He paid. What do you want?
all right. So, thank you. I want to, Mr. Logic. Have you been listening, Mr. Logic? Good morning. It's terrible because this man just with his insight, he literally discouraged me from even pushing. This is like there's no way out. Nigeria has been captured.
Yeah, long time. He is saying the right thing because he's just been telling you about reality. Reality doesn't bend to our feelings, and that's the situation of Nigeria.
Say it again. Reality does not bend to our feelings.
Exactly. So, and that's the situation of Nigeria because, like you rightly said, politicians want to do a campaign. It comes out with a bag of rice, distribute, people collect. You've already sold your conscience. So if tomorrow that politician does not deliver, you have no legal obligation to hold it responsible.
You've been paid with a bag of rice.
You have no legal obligation to even complain because it's trade by barter. I give you what you want, then I take what I want from you. It's as simple as that. And that is the situation of Nigeria. And a lot of Nigerians are now seeing the detriment of this type of behavior. Up to today, 2026, since the independence of Nigeria, since 1960, this practice has been a norm in Nigeria. We are in 2026 and this is still happening. Then it brings us back to the question, why is this happening? Which is dishonesty. The average Nigerian is a dishonest person. You see, when people talk about corruption, I hate corruption, we have corruption, our leaders are corrupt. They're only saying that because they believe one day they will benefit from that corruption. They themselves, they don't hate corruption. They love it. Go to the streets of Nigeria and want to transact business. Then that's when you see how corrupt Nigerians are. Corruption is not only in the government, it is in our blood. The average Nigerian want to do business with you. His mentality is to cheat you. He buys something of 10 naira, he wants to sell it for 40 naira, he wants to get the 30 naira gain. How can the society grow like that? So the fundamental problem we are facing is not even the government. I don't care about it. It is with the people. If we want change, we need to change our mindset and our mentality. Otherwise, we'll just keep running in circles. Okay. I have something to say to this.
Go ahead, sir.
When we talk about business, you should understand something. When we talk about businesses, right? Now, if you don't know, if you have people who are into importation, people who are into importation, if you check the custom duty in Nigeria and all the processes, sometimes it goes beyond most of these businessmen, it goes beyond what they initially anticipated for. The changes there are so crazy. You don't even understand that system. How can you be a businessman, you are into importation, and you are not able to settle with the system? This is one thing you should consider. Then another thing you should consider is that, it still boils down to the leadership, because there is a ministry that is responsible for price control. There are price control agencies. If you go from the border of Benin Republic, between Benin Republic and Nigeria, the same item that is sold for this price is the same item that is sold for the border of Togo and Benin Republic. The same border to border, the same price. There should be an agency to control that. It's just like when you say Nigerians are indisciplined, wait, I don't understand. You say Nigerians are indisciplined, and Nigerians are not law abiding, that they don't do that. Now, do you know that when you put a system in place, right? When you put a system, okay, you say you don't want people to sell by the roadside, right? Now, the government, okay, let's say the government creates markets, right? People, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Government creates markets. Don't forget that governors and politicians are also into businesses. When you go to the Western world, you will discover that those so-called politicians also are having businesses. They're employing people to work because they know what it means like to have their people engaged. Now, when you check the policies that are surviving business in Nigeria, you will not understand what is going on. They common as just people don't have capital to start business. Okay, wait, let me ask you. Is it a structure for those dogs? You know how many times dogs are taking money from bike riders on a daily basis? And do you know that is approved by the Minister of Transportation? Because at the end of the day, they are using that money, they are generating money for the Minister of Transportation. How can you beat the system? Now, if that person that is trading in that place now begin to increase their price, and just because, okay, have you got into the bus stop where the bike man is telling you our price have changed, or we cannot cope like this because we have to maintain our bike. We have family, we are buying tickets. Some of them are buying tickets daily, they are buying tickets weekly, they are buying tickets monthly. It should shock you that they don't have annual tickets. You don't understand. They have so many tickets. You can ask any of those bike guys to go and bring the tickets so you can analyze, so that you will know how to present this case to the Minister of Transportation. That how can one bike man in 1 month is 30 days, have more than 60 tickets or 65 tickets with him, even if it's 100 naira per each of the tickets. When you go to calculate all of them, God, which system takes all this money? Because even they themselves, you understand, they allow those things to happen so that whatever these people can offer and generate for them, they have generated the money for them. How do you think the Ministry of Transportation gets money? Now, when you go to any market you want to do business, do you think it's proper to have all these market jagabans, all these market, what do they call them? There's a name they call them, all these people who control the market. Do you know that if you take your pepper from Kano, you bring it to that market, let me say in Lagos, do you know that you sell this in Kano for this price? One basket is sold. Let me say one basket is sold for 200. For 200, 1,000 one basket in Kano. You know that you can take that basket to Lagos and sell that same basket for 1,500, and you have made 500 or 1,200. You understand me? Or 1 or 2,000. That's a double the price. You make it successfully, and you may still have half of that basket remaining. Why do you think that you will come to Kano with that basket to any of the markets, and all these markets, whatever, market fathers, mothers, market carcass, they are going to tell you how much you will sell? So I don't understand. Why would that person who is selling it for 1,000 in the States, why can't he sell it for 1,500 there? Why is he selling that same basket for 10,000? You know how much he's paying them. You know, just because.
So, because is it because of the different kind of economic situation of each state? For example, a product that is produced in Castina State might be more cheaper to produce in larger quantity and the consumer are less. So when you transported those products to Abuja, you sell even more. So the market determines the values of the price. And that is it. Is that what we're trying to establish here?
Now, as a businessman, when we say how can people be selling things anyhow, they don't have conscience or anything, let me be honest with you. Do you know the reason why you're paying, people are paying close to 300,000, 400,000 just to travel interstate from one state to another? Do you know why?
Incredible.
Do you know how many checkpoints you have on the road? Can you even open your mouth and question these drivers that how much did you pay for each of the checkpoints? Don't be surprised. 50,000 is going just because somebody is traveling interstates. Some people are spending close to 30,000, 20,000. Who are they spending this money to? The people who are supposed to secure that road are taking money. See, there is no type of people you will not see on that road. I don't want to be mentioning it. But do you know how much they are paying each checkpoint? Each checkpoint, they're taking their own 500, 1,000, 500, 1,000, 2,000. Some people will argue with you, our money is 3,000, our money is 5,000, our money is 10,000. Now, you that you're traveling interstate, do you think that is human for you to pay that kind of money from, let's say you are traveling from Lagos to Abuja? Do you think that is human for you to pay that kind of money? So now sometimes it boils down to business. No businessman wants to lose money. But don't forget, as much as the businessman is spending from his pocket outside the original price for that goods, trust me, the person who is buying the item will definitely have to pay for some of it.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter. Peter, amazing to have you here. It is so wonderful. And I learned so much from you because of the way you are deepening and explaining the situation of Nigeria in very unbiased way. You are a direct shooter. There's a very particular thing that I have been dealing with on this platform is our social media have a role to play. Unfortunately, there are so many Olodo uprising have risen in Nigeria. We are no longer interested in having a civil conversation like this. We are interested in fight and something that make us excited, outrage. If Nigeria continue like this, what is the future of this country and our people?
Mr. Peter, Mr. Ben,
Emeka, good morning.
Mr. Logic, good morning, my brother. Yeah, thank you. Happy Sunday to you guys. I've listened to you guys for a couple of 10, 15, 30 minutes. See, to my own understanding, three things is holding Nigeria. One, leadership. Two, institution. Three, self-control.
Self-control, is that what you say? Sorry, there's air coming on your background, so it's actually taking your voice away. I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Self-control is one of the things that is disturbing Nigeria to keeping Nigeria to where we are. You know, like let me borrow a little from what Mr. Peter was saying, analyzing about businesses and you know, Nigeria have been weaponized with so many things. Greed. It's a one greed. And every Nigerian, one person wants to own a city. The wife wants to own the maybe another. So it can be shared like that among 20 to 30 people. Where is the nation? We have seen one of the things that is holding Nigeria today backward is the institution. You can see from north to south, there is no state or institution that is functional. Be it police, army, civilians, And that is why we are unable to maintain law and order and keep the rules and regulations that governs the country. Because the institutions are weak. Let's assume I am traveling from Imo State to Abuja. It will take you 8 hours if you are going by GUO or the Young. From Owerri to Abuja, you will have 50 checkpoints between Owerri and Ikoyi.
50
checkpoints. Then from Kogi, which will take the whole time, we give you another 30 checkpoints. Making it about how many now?
80.
Making it about 80 checkpoints. So calculate 1,000 naira per checkpoint. So now the aim of securing the nation in terms of criminality has been defeated. The Inspector General of Police or the Commissioner of Police, the Commissioner of Police in various states, has boys that collect money for them. That one is one. Coming into their own military, they are not collecting the money, but they are not collecting the money direct, but they have boys who goes car by car to collect money. And remember that those boys are being given cut of maybe daily 5,000. And these boys, knowing that they have collected not less than 300,000 naira from them, will be making something like 2,000 or 3,000 naira from them, but let's 2,000 naira or 3,000 naira from them, the clear money collected before the money shared and given to them. 2, going to Nigerian custom for importation. When you want to import the container,
Sir, Emeka, where are you? The noise. Yeah, are you driving, Emeka? Because it's quite important, because what you are discussing is quite important. We want people that are on the YouTube to actually enjoy it as well. And if the noise is too much, then they are not actually taking any benefit out of it. Which, yeah, it's much better. Thank you.
We have a custom office that is ready to clear and to pay a bill of quantity. Now you have to go through what we call clearing and forwarding agent payment. So the party, before you clear the custom duty, then when you are leaving the Tinta Island, the trailer people, the token people, we collect another 200,000 or 300,000 naira depending on the container size. And you are talking that from Lagos to Onitsha for stock evaluation before sending it to the state where you want to distribute. The price has to change
Instantly.
This is another one. Now, when you're talking about the institution, I was listening to Professor Chido in Carlos' interview 3 days ago on Nigerian Info Lagos. You begin to hear how he was analyzing the level of corruption in the judiciary. So, whereby the judiciary is weak, the lawyers and the judges are practicing corruption, are working, I'm not just saying practicing, they are working corrupt entities. Whereby a politician will build a house for a lawyer and for a judge, just like offering you a champagne and asking you, telling you to tell me, is this mic that you're using good or bad? When I'm bragging into someone, I'd already given you champagne with suya. Mr. Ben, you know how the answer will be because the champagne is in their mouth.
Emeka, hold on there. Let me add something to what you just said now. If you just recently, Wike built a whole estate, mansions for judges, and camped them in one estate. They have single entrance, single exit. They build a pool for them. They build houses for them. That means you have 20 judges in one estate, which bring their proximity close to each other. They are now familiar with each other. Their wives are familiar with each other. If I went to a court in Usetu and I get a judgment, and the other court, another person went there to do appeal, the two judges are friends from one estate. Is this normal?
The problem is this, because of, I'm sorry, this is my opinion. You see, the problem is not building, because at the end of the day, a job, this housing project should be something that should be done regularly. We're talking about to the people who are actually serving the government and also for the masses.
But not to hold on, sir. I know, Emeka, Peter. My problem is that serving judges that are individually, hold on, sir. I want to elaborate on it. That are individually supposed to be independent in their decision-making process. You pack them inside one estate. This is not normal in any part of the world. Judges, you could build a house for them. You could give them allowance to go and build their own property so that they can be. How do you manage that? They are not military. They are not police academy. They are not children. They are Supreme Court judges. They are judges. You give them.
Can you tell me in any part of are those judges being paid for their job? What is the interest of government in building a private house for a private person or for a public person who works for government? Let me use England as a case study. Can you mention one street in England, America, Canada, or Australia, or a capital?
Or an estate where the judges have estates.
Judges are allowed to stay and come to work there. No one. Nigeria's problem is leadership because we have never had a leader who is clear, who has known, whose interest is on how to develop Nigeria. Tell me a Nigerian leader today that has no dual citizenship. There's no one which violates the constitution.
And if they don't have, their children has. So, which is another thing. All of their children have it.
Go to YouTube and check this. Open his mouth and say that he has a UK residence permit. That is a resident of United Kingdom. That means being a resident of United Kingdom, he has what we call indefinite leave to remain. That means he has access to credit for life, both him and his family. His children have access to British passports, and which I believe they have.
See, yes, you're right.
You can say that we don't have leaders, not the citizens, because when you have the right leaders and you make a law or policy that you know that you are spearheading, like today our people that witness Buhari said when the Buhari is there. But I've come to understand with what I saw with Buhari's these 8 years of Buhari, I've come to understand that it wasn't Buhari's intention of instituting that what's it called? Military, or should I say those comprehensive rule. It was Ijabo who was disciplined. Because with what I saw of this Buhari's administration of 8 years, he is a working corrupt person. When you are asking example of corruption, I know people that I can say this man is name is corruption, not the wrong, not the left, not the corrupt. Because we don't have leaders with policy. Like now, Mr. Abel, I don't know where you are. If you are flying into Nigeria and they say, when they find out or the traffic people will say, in the next 10 minutes, we'll be arriving at Murtala Mohammed International Airport or Nairobi International Airport. I bet you the whole Nigeria, 70% of Nigerians in that aircraft will start to check their bag. Everywhere will be chaos. They will be begging them, can you sit down, because we don't have an institution. But these same people, when they are flying back to their base, and they find out we make announcement that we will be landing in the next 10-15 minutes, you see everybody will respect himself. This is institution working. You see, Baba, this is what you said. Any country, I know for a fact, any country where police is answerable to a higher authority, that country will never work. Any country where people are not being punished for the consequences of their action, that country is slowly going into extinction. And that is a typical example of Nigeria. People do anything they want to go scot-free. Recently, a young woman died in the house of the city minister.
Yes.
Where is that case today?
Yes.
Is everybody talking about it?
What is she doing there? And the man is coming out to threat people. If people cannot die. How 26-year-old girl died in your house? She worked for that is a compromise. She worked for the ministry. She worked for the federal government of Nigeria. What is she doing at your property? What is the arrangement? And he's still a minister.
Without his authority, she cannot be in his property. Without his authority, she cannot be in his property. Meaning he is aware that she will be there because he allowed her to be there.
As a matter of fact, the man was in that area at that time. He was in his country home because that's a bank holiday. He was at his country home that weekend. He was there. So, what is the arrangement between a minister and a staff? That you flew them from Abuja to your country home. And, hold on, sir. And one died, and then you kept it secret until it leaked on social media. Then you coming to talk how she was calling the boyfriend. The invisible boyfriend, we haven't heard from him. The invisible boyfriend, we haven't heard from him. And you begin to talk story and threatening people.
You know, Nigeria, if I borrow a name from Africa, who was part of them, Nigeria is a banana republic.
It's a zoo. It's a zoo. I'm sorry.
This administration have mystified every person. You know why I don't like this administration? They have politicized everything. Divide community. This is why I don't like this administration, is that he made it open. Buhari was learning tribalism. But Tinubu now show Nigeria how to do that. Tinubu will appoint you. Wants to appoint somebody from your state. He will look for the Yoruba speaking part of that state and pick somebody. That is the irony of it. So that whatever he says will be sealed. Tell me why what this Kalema will be doing. How does a nurse, not even a doctor, not even a physiotherapist, what is a nurse doing with a serving minister? Does he treat wound, or is the doctor having infection, or does he have a wound that requires plaster or dressing in the morning? small and short, this is somebody that gives you body massage and a happy ending. It's quite unfortunate that the family was threatened that when they don't want autopsy. So, actually, they were threatened, the family was not involved. Then that's threats. Because the family came out to say they requested 7 million to take it to the hospital. Well, let's not digress into this guy's issue. Let's concentrate on Nigeria. We have to because see how this administration have reduced, education in Nigeria in the next 10 years. Like there is no an average Nigerian boy here that is riding WAEC now doesn't believe in the WAEC that he or she is riding. Education is a scam. And this administration is telling us that you don't need WAEC or secondary school certificate or university WAEC or secondary school or primary school certificate to go into the university. Like Festus Keyamo said that you can school from home. You can study from home.
And the,
see one of the biggest influencers, or I'll call him the biggest influencer, now the priest coming on live and telling Nigeria that education is a scam. He was even comparing his child that is in a university, was telling the child to, can't you be like Pella? You can imagine that, and Nigerians were clapping for him.
I think at this point, I feel so disappointed because it's depressing to talk about Nigeria because I don't know, it's so depressing. Emeka, it's depressing.
No, it's not. I will just tell you something. It's not depressing. The only thing there is that it's just like this, okay? We Nigerians do not want a good leadership. We don't want good leadership. That's one of the things you should understand. They want who will give them bribe. They want who will mobilize them, arrange takeaway for them. They want all these things. They want who will pay them to vote for them. And whatever you say, whether your manifesto is not real, people have manifestos that they've not even achieved one. They did not achieve 2% of their manifesto, and the law is not holding them accountable. And so much money has been missing, and there is no accountability. The person who cannot give 1% of his accountability of his manifesto, how do you want to commit money into that person's hand? What do you think? Where do you think the money will go? If that money does not go to your manifesto, then where will the money go?
Into your pocket.
Now, this is where the problem comes in. The person who is willing to rule Nigeria is calculative. He may not invest hundreds of billions on top of bribe because he's calculating. Akana is really crazy. But the person who has no leadership intention in mind is ready to spend hundreds of billions of dollars just to rig himself in there. Now, don't forget, you are one person. If one person are taking 10,000, 5,000, the question is multiplied by the total number of people who have collected money from that person. Wherever that money comes out from, that money needs to be replaced. Nobody is running charity organization in Nigeria. These so-called rich men, they will never know, even their private security don't even get one naira extra from their salary. Go and check most of them, check the security they have there. Some of the security personnel, they will look very dirty. They wear this normal. In fact, you won't believe this is a security of a minister. You will never believe in your life.
So we need to move on to the next topic, please, because if we're gonna look at it, what do you think the opposition that are looking to challenge this government, should they give up? What chance is Obi? What chance is Atiku? If election is stolen tomorrow, what is the reaction do you expect Nigerians?
Okay. Do you know that as it stands, we had Shuri as, a contestant, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had Obi as a contestant. We had Atiku also was talking about it. We had Tinubu who was coming back again for the third time. Now, these are people that came out, okay, to Nigerians. because of whatever is happening, they have to use their tools. You know what? Because Shori was coming out, they had to use their tools. They have to do everything, all their medium, all their agents, okay, whether online agents, social media agents, physical agents, whether talk agents, whatever their agents are, and those in the system, in the judiciary system as well as agents, and those in the policing system as agents as well. They have to use their agents to make sure that they want to kick out one, surely they're going to kick out two, Obi, they're going to be left out with Atiku. Don't forget, Atiku has always been opposition party. They don't forget that. It's a system in Nigeria. One person, the person who has been an opposition party for more than 5, 6, 7 times, be careful. That one a business in they do. We know they come to country anything. They come there because they want to answer present. And answering present is paid for that. Now, the thing is this. That's why I said Nigerians are not willing to get the right people. We know Obi should have been given a chance, or surely should have been given a chance. Trust me, these people will do better than whoever that sitting president is, or whoever Atiku is. Atiku has been tested before. Imagine he was the only vice in the country that even the president could not even understand him. They had so many cases, millions of naira were involved. Imagine the vice, the president and the vice going to court. And at the end of the day, he cannot win his vice. It's not a joke. That's to tell you that, see, all those monies today, who is talking about them? Nobody's talking about them.
So I particularly have, go ahead, sir. Finish what you're saying, because I'm going to drag it. I'm going to ask you more question on that one, sir.
So what am I going to say regarding this? Somebody like Atiku. Imagine how old is Atiku? What is Atiku want? You have your chance to do something, and we have nothing. You've done nothing. We know it. Now you've gone through that. What are you going there again for? Look at the economy. Look at where we were before. Look at where we are now. Look at the system of the country.
All right. So whatever way, sir, whatever way you see Atiku, sir, whatever way you see Atiku could still have a pathway to the presidency. P2B, hold on, sir. P2B has a pathway to the presidency, but bringing Showore in is a little bit below the belt, because Showore, hold on, sir. Let me elaborate. Showore, in my own opinion, Showore is a control opposition figure. Showore is, yeah, I have so many that to tell you if I have the time on my hand. Showore have proven himself to be working for Tinubu, and a lot of people can't even see it. Showore is the most unserious individual in Nigeria. Showore is a time waster. He shouldn't be mentioned where people that actually want to rescue Nigeria are mentioned. Showore is in the same camp. Hold on, sir. Showore is in the same camp like Very Dark Man. It's in the same camp like Deji Adeoju. It's the same camp with Isaac Fayoshe. They know exactly what they are doing. Tinubu is their boss. And what they are doing, they are the real control opposition figures in Nigeria. They present themselves as alternative, but they are not. Now, I have an information that I will let you know now. There's this boy called Yusuf Rock, that he worked for Showore. And I know somebody that knows him. I'm from Kogi State, and I know people that know him. And I just talked to the guy yesterday. The guy told me, Ben, these guys are working for Tinubu. All of them. All of them. They are the control opposition, because election today, if it's held in Nigeria, it's not by if somebody will vote for Tinubu. If 10 people go to the polling unit, no matter how much rice you share for them, 7 out of 10 will still vote for P2B if Obi is on the ballot. But the election result will be different. These are the strategic positions that they position them. And these are the major assignments they have given to Very Dark Man. Now, the question I ask is this. If election is stolen the way it's stolen in 2023, what reaction do you expect from Nigeria? And with what you've seen so far today, do you think Nigeria can unite to retrieve the victory or to retrieve the mandate to whoever won the election? This is the very serious question that people are not looking at. And we are talking about VDM and all of this. VDM is not doing all of this for nothing. The main distraction, the main narrative is coming after this election is stolen. because Tinubu cannot afford to steal election twice. And today, the international light is on him. If election is held today and Obi won the election and APC declared their own victory, Nigerians need to react. But currently, I don't think Obi will have 10,000 people to follow him to go and do any protest. The way our social media has been defranchised, has been hijacked. Showore is doing his own. It's just like Doris Ogara. Showore is not different from Doris Ogara that want to take from Abia State. Showore have nothing. And I don't see like we should measure in Showore when we're talking about contenders. He's a noise maker. And we should not be emotionally be looking. Before we can say Showore is involved, we have to look at the delusion behind Showore candidacy. What is his antecedent?
Since Showore can you tell me one political post or one political offices he has held?
Even street management. Which street management has he managed? Local government chairman, councillor. He doesn't even have the number. He doesn't have network, nothing. It's just noise. Just literally noise. VDM is doing his own this way. He's doing his own this way. A revolution now. Showore is a plug in the hand of the government of Nigeria. Let me read something out because I've just defined it. This is the assignment that they are doing, and I'm going to read it out. I just asked ChatGPT to define to us what is control opposition, and let's listen to it carefully.
Battery 30%. Connected to iPhone. Connected to DSKTOP F98Q9L4 and iPhone.
What is controlled opposition? Controlled opposition is a political term used to describe a person, group, or movement that appears to oppose a government, institution, or dominant political establishment, but is alleged to ultimately operate in a way that protects, benefits, or does not seriously threaten that same establishment. However, it is important to distinguish evidence from suspicion. Someone being controversial, inconsistent, or even wrong does not by itself prove they are controlled opposition. Behaviors people often look out for. If you're investigating whether a public figure might be functioning as controlled opposition, look for patterns, not one isolated incident. 1, they attack the symptoms, but never the structure. They constantly expose individual officials or scandals, but they rarely challenge the deeper institutions, systems, or interests responsible for the problems. 2, they create outrage without meaningful change. Lots of viral accusations, confrontations, and emotional content. Little follow-through, no documentation, court action, formal complaints, sustained investigations, or measurable outcomes. 3, they become the center of the movement. The message gradually becomes less important than the personality. Supporters are encouraged to defend the individual rather than examine the evidence. 4, they control the narrative. They repeatedly present themselves as the only person telling the truth. Anyone questioning them is labeled a hater, enemy, traitor, or government agent. 5, selective accountability. They aggressively expose people on one side, but conveniently ignore similar behavior from people they favor. The standard changes depending on who is involved. 6, they redirect public anger. A legitimate issue begins with criticism of institutions. Suddenly, the conversation becomes about a celebrity, influencer, rival activist, or another individual. 7, they appear to have unusual protection. Serious allegations are made against them, yet there appears to be little consequence. But this alone proves nothing. Wealth, popularity, legal representation, political connections, or simply lack of evidence can produce the same appearance. 8, they thrive on division, constantly creating us versus them. Supporters become so emotionally invested that independent criticism becomes almost impossible. 9, they make extraordinary claims without verifiable evidence, especially claims involving money, government operations, criminal investigations, rescues, secret information, or powerful individuals. When challenged, they produce emotion rather than documentation. 10, their biggest effect is demobilization. People become convinced that this person is fighting for us, so they stop demanding institutional accountability themselves. The personality becomes the pressure valve through which public anger is released. The most important test. Don't ask only, open quote, does this person criticize the government? Close quote. Ask, open quote, who ultimately benefits from the way this person's activism operates? Close quote. And then investigate objectively. Who funds them? Who do they consistently attack? Who do they consistently protect? What happens after their allegations? Do their claims withstand independent verification? Where does their money come from? Who has access to them? What relationships do they maintain? And what measurable change results from their activism? That is a much stronger framework than simply...
So this is exact, and this is what many of them are doing in Nigeria. Let me give you a fact. Very Dark Man is in center of this. This is his assignment. This is literally VDM being described here now in a nutshell. Let me give you the circle. Very Dark Man, Deji Adeoju, Showore, Seun Kuti, Isaac Fayose. These are clowns in the same team. And the assignment has been given to them. They all know the part they are playing. People don't understand that this fight you are seeing is not a fight. It is part of the strategy to keep you guys engaged and busy. All of a sudden, Showore and Very Dark Man are fighting. All of a sudden, Showore have a lawyer called Masha, is a lawyer to VDM. All of a sudden, Showore is a boy to Deji Adeoju. Deji Adeoju is a boy to Showore. All of a sudden, Isaac Fayose is in the middle. And then that one will come out and open his eye. I am an obedient. I am an obedient. And people don't understand. We have said enough on this platform. And we have documented it. If we operate like this, congratulations to Tinubu. He will take the election, and this narrative changer will dominate your social media, plus all the bot account that they have to take your voice away. So Showore does not follow. Showore is part of the problem that we're facing. And if P2B is not careful, he's not going nowhere because he doesn't seem to understand the game. When I saw P2B visiting Isaac Fayose the other day, I felt so compelled. I was shouting on top of my voice. Isaac Fayose is not obedient supporter. Isaac Fayose is a plug, is a control opposition. They are in the group.
Obi is expected to know that. So why is he not seeing it?
Obi knew that. Obi just want to do eye service, and this is my disappointment. We don't have social media now. Election is in 4 months. Where is our outrage on social media? Because this boy has captured it. They give you every nonsense every day. And the soundbite, everything that's supposed to come from opposition is dying slowly. Why do you think P2B all of a sudden a week ago or 2 weeks ago, VDM came out and said, Osho State, Davido offer him 50 million to endorse their brother? This was a lie. I have people around Davido. This was a lie. He said that statement to trigger Davido to talk so that he can use his paid agent to start attacking that governor. I'm not a supporter of the Osho State governor. I don't care. But Davido knew the game. And he knew that this is a plan. If he would have replied that he's lying, then all of the rattle, not the normal rattle where still get their head though. I'm talking about the program rattle. The over 20,000 people with cell phone inside our prison across the country. They are giving data to be on social media, commenting, insulting, and changing narrative. If they declare the election today for Tinubu and P2B won it, or any other candidate won it for the, because VDM would be the first person to on ring light and tell Nigerians, I told you, una vote am. Now you go come and legitimize Tinubu's victory and say Tinubu was voted. Nobody should protest. No be only 4 years. When I go suffer, I told you now, you go come they show all those videos. When you don't do before, these are programs. These are bigger than Nigerians. People can understand it. See an individual dragging AIG of police. See an individual telling the whole federal government their ministers are daft and deaf. You see an individual telling Sheyi Tinubu, go and put your prick in somebody's mouth and suck it so that they can suck it. And nothing happened. If you think nothing will happen, go and make the same statement on Nigerian social media. These are tools. And all of you people, within an hour, all of you guys abroad, that are wishing for, somebody came from America the other day, he said we should have VDM, 36 of them. I beg of you, all of you that are in overseas, that are praying instead of institution, you are praying for VDM. The day you will enter Nigeria, you and your children, the day your loved one will need help, now VDM then will call. No system will be available for them. No ambulance will take them. No police will answer their phone call. Nobody. Now that individual, when are they worship, now that one are the call. Very Oswald set of people. Very Oswald set of people.
Where you call the emergency line within 5 to 7 minutes, the ambulance are there. Before you know it, whatever the situation is, it's under control. You call the police within 5-10 minutes, the police is there, and they begin to interrogate, to go into investigation without any bribe, without any stress. You know what? The police do their job. Everybody do their job. The judiciary system is there waiting to make sure they attend to people properly. You know what's funny? How many VDMs? If you're in America, you're watching VDM. Why don't you pray for VDM to come to America?
Yes, let him.
If that is the right system for you in America, you believe this guy is the right system for Nigeria. Why don't you want the system that works? This is where we are going to when we started talking about the system. Why don't you have this institution that work in the US? You know the way the political system is in the US. And you know the way the military system is in the US. You know what happened? What happened if it's in Nigeria? Will it not be for your benefit? All these so-called politicians, their children, their family, they are all benefiting that.
You have a young man who gather youth to go and clean gutter. To go and clean gutter for free for government who pocketed the money.
You know what? The question is this. You cannot gather any youth from anywhere to go and clean the gutter in any community. Don't forget we have local government chairman. We have a lot of things happening in every community. Even if you want to do the road, you want to do anything in any community, see, it should get to that office. It's not a joke. I'm just letting you know that it's not a joke. Nigeria is not a joke. Now you gather people you gather, they're not even focused on the educational system. They're not even. Do you know that I was worried when the petrol price was going up, was increasing, and discovered that so many companies were leaving Nigeria. Even Dunlop on Obakran, Dunlop slippers, we were born. Everybody can afford it. We have it surplus. People have bags of Dunlop slippers at home. You know, Dunlop slippers, they left Nigeria and went to Ghana. Why did they leave? They were leaving because of the cost of production was too much.
Yes, people are spending over 100 million a month for diesel.
People are wasting money. This is a wastage. It's not expense because you can't sit down and put these parts together properly. It doesn't make any sense. You know what? At the end of the day, I saw companies leaving. You know what? Companies are leaving. Whatever policies you are doing, don't forget, your policies will encourage multinational companies to come or to leave. It's optional. They are there for business. They're not there to look at who is Satiku, who is this one. They don't care about all these things. They just want a working system that can accommodate them and secure their lives, accommodate their business,
and secure their business, then it is left for them now to talk about how many people they want to employ and what are they going to generate. It's a business all about profit. What are they going to make from the country? Now, if they are estimating it, even an ordinary citizen in the country cannot afford to buy petrol weekly. Some people have businesses and they are skipping days. You know what I mean? They are skipping days. That means they are doing their business in obscurity. Some people will tell you, I'm on my generator early in the night. During the day, they don't even have light. Just because they want to make sure that at least, some of those things are iced so that by the next day in the morning, they have something to sell that is cold. See, it has gotten to that level. People people are not even looking at how critical the situation is. I saw these companies leaving. Do you know I was one day going to the airport? Do you know that I was with the driver? And the driver was telling me something that day. The driver was telling me, I don't drive for this road now more than 15 years, 15, 20 years. I said, okay. He said, but this country, these things they pay me, a lot of things they pay me. I said, why, what happened? I told him, I said, oh, this light, thank God, say this light they day now. You know what the driver told me that day? The driver told me that day that, you see all these lights to the airport and everything, a generator. Sometimes when it's not being fueled, it goes off. But this is generator. Do you know that all these lights will lead to the airport not generator? That I have experienced. The driver made me understand that he has experienced when the light went off. See, it's not a joke. So when you talk about certain things that matters, people who are dumb, people who are, I don't know how it's, I don't know what it's.
They are weak. I saw them. They are wicked. They are, especially those ones abroad. They are wicked.
Our airport.
What about your presidential villa?
Road with generator, with lights.
What about our presidential villa?
Yes, they are doing solar now inside that villa. My people, I want to thank you guys for being part of this afternoon shows. To be honest, we have done it and we have asked questions. What we do on this platform is to ask questions. Unfortunately, I couldn't show all the videos because we later digressed to a proper conversation, which I really enjoy. Thank you, Mr. Peter, for coming through. You're amazing. I want to really thank you. Please, whenever you see us live, please, your wisdom is highly welcome on this platform. We don't agree with everything. If you disagree with us, make it clear. We'll iron it together. But we'll definitely appreciate your contribution so that Nigerians can learn a little bit from your wisdom. Mr. Logic, thank you for being part of the shows again. And all of you guys on the YouTube, I want to thank you guys for joining us as well. Thank you.
And again, before I leave, can you hear me, boss?
Yes, sir. Very well.
Before I leave, I would tell Nigeria. Nigeria is your country. Nigeria is your own. Nigeria does not belong to any so-called politician. And if you think Nigeria is moving forward, you have to compare other neighboring countries. They have what they call basic amenities. And if you don't know what is meant by 24 hours power supply, it's happening in Ghana, it's happening in Benin Republic, it's happening in Cameroon, the surrounding countries, and it's happening in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso was involved over here. They have been able to have good governance. That is what good governance does. The impact is basic, the impact is real, and the impact is realistic. Okay, so I will just employ the youth. Basic amenities. If you have basic amenities, your life will be transformed. If you have constant power supply, you can do a lot of things. You can make your research, you can do anything, you can do self-development, self-improvement. All these countries in the world that are doing well is because of the basic amenities were the primary things that need to be done. Okay, so if you hold Nigeria accountable, Nigeria government accountable for basic amenities, at least that is a very good start.
Thank you.
All these manifestos, they don't exist, they're not realistic. Let them give basic amenities first before they talk about what they have to offer the citizens. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is a powerful message, and I do hope that whoever come across this platform can, if you can change one mind, we're good to go. Thank you for that. That is amazing. Thank you, Mr. Logic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much on the YouTube.